I'm sorry? Yes. And so that's that, and I asked you that question to illustrate why that number doesn't go to cost of goods sold. What number goes to cost of goods sold? Say that 3 times fast, yeah. Over or under applied manufacturing overhead. That's what goes to cost of goods sold. And so that's what adjusted cost of goods sold, Jim, is adjusted for. Over or under applied manufacturing overhead. See how easy this is? Accounting is really easy. Touche?
It's like saying, it's like it's not, never mind. Just, look at all those Black
Oh my, how funny. At least it is not on video, and I'm not going to repeat what he just said. But it was funny. But yeah. But you know, thankfully, most things that people say like that about me, they actually don't say to me. You know. Are we done with all this? TJ's like, yeah. Y'all didn't do too bad considering, at least with that one topic, considering it's been 2 weeks since most of you have thought about it, right?
Yeah. I tried to think about it yesterday and made my brain hurt.
Did it?
Yeah.
Does your brain hurt now?
No, it actually is coming back. I think it's sitting in here kind of.
It helps, kind of in a less painful manner.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like, you know, boiling a frog slowly, you know, kind of turning up the heat slowly so they don't jump out. The story is, you know, if you toss a frog into boiling water, it'll jump out. But if you put a frog into cold water and then slowly turn up the heat, it'll stay in there. So what's the second way to answer the question, how much does it cost, Mr. Schultz? Huh? What's the second way to, because job order costing, believe it or not, we have spent the last 40 minutes talking about just one of the 3 ways to answer the question, how much does it cost? And that's in accounting class, no less. I'm sorry? Activity-based costing. How would Perry Mason define activity-based costing, Pamela? What page should she be on? 188. The case of many PDORs. Jackie, activity-based costing differs from job order costing in 2 ways. Can you name one of them?
I can name both of them, but
just give me one.
Many PDORs.
Many PDORs. That was a rough one. And Nathan, what's the other one? It'll use actual information. Very often, usually there is should be one problem in the handy handouts or handy handbook that doesn't use actual. It actually does use estimated information. Anyway, but the overwhelming majority of the problems that you're going to encounter will involve actual information, not estimated information. Okay? Now, welcome back. There's not just a ton I can review here, right? They're big honking problems, and I give you a number of opportunities for practice. But this is kind of a you got to know how to do it kind of thing. Okay? So does anybody have any questions? Huh? What's page 250? Well, no. See, people can have that on different pages, though, and that's a different thing. But what all I'm going to say about that is that was a different day. Activity-based costing, because remember I did the day where I actually used Elmo and used the presentation. You know, stood up here and did kind of a presentation. Do you remember? Did you really? And now she's wearing glasses.
Now I can read the board all by myself.
Awesome. Although, unfortunately, she has very unpleasant memories of Dr. Fessler because she's now wearing glasses because Dr. Fessler, she had to sit in Dr. Fessler's class.
Oh no, it helps with all my glasses.
Yeah, I suspect. But that was when I knew I needed glasses. I was sitting in the second row. Sure. I was sitting in the second row and couldn't read the board. That's when I knew I needed glasses too. Are you okay? Okay. She was awfully comfortable looking. Oof. So that's activity-based costing. Other than, there are 2 or 3 questions from the, what did we call it? Yeah, the ABC presentation. There were 2 slides I specifically had you copy down. Right, Victoria?
Yes. Sorry, my phone about to die.
Is it?
Yes.
So you turned it off?
Yes.
So it's not going to die?
Well, it's in my purse, so
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about it now.
Okay. Okay, so there's 2 slides that you got to know, and there might be another question just to make sure you were listening. Okay? So
I don't know. Was this the other one?
the chart and the graph, not the tic-tac-toe that you were playing while you were listening to me. And the beautiful thing is if you can't remember a thing about that, video. And there's also audio of it as well. And in fact, yeah, there might be audio of it as well. Video, yes. What's on page 191? That's specifically what I was telling when I was speaking about do your homework problems, because there's a material that you covered in homework problems that we didn't cover in class. That was specifically referring to that.
Wait, what page?
Page 191. If it's in the handy handbook, you're responsible for knowing it. Page 191. Do you not have?
190 through 213. That's why I was like, what page?
Wow. It's on Blackboard.
Yeah, I know. I'll get it.
Okay. How are you? How are we? Doing okay? So that's activity-based costing. That went a little faster than job order costing. Thank heavens, because we don't have 3 hours to review today. Denise, what's the third way to answer the question, how much does it cost? Product costing? Close.
Yeah,
process costing. Did you say product or process? Process costing. So process costing is the third way. Christy, you're looking kind of unhappy.
Oh, I lost the page and then I found it.
Okay.
I thought I lost it.
Okay. Adam, process costing. We have to know 2 ways to calculate. Is this the question I want to ask? I guess might as well. There's 2 different ways that we're going to calculate process costs. Can you name one of them? You're probably going to have to find a problem that we did in class to answer this question.
Parallel and sequential?
No.
Okay, I don't know.
What?
The weighted average.
Weighted average method and FIFO. What's FIFO stand for?
First in, first out.
See, that's something I don't even have to teach you. You just knew. Born to be accountants, I guess. Kind of learned that at an early age. Okay? So there's the 2 ways. Which one of them is easier? Weighted average is probably easier. Process costing is used for what types of products, Erica?